Now this is absolutely hilarious. They're claiming a police helicopter clocked him speeding. If you think that sounds like complete BS, you're not alone. But here's the twist. They're serious. No cruiser, no radar, just a flying accusation from the sky. And the real question? How much taxpayer money does it cost to fly a helicopter just to run speed traps? He had just pulled into a gas station. Calm, casual, nothing suspicious. He went inside, paid for gas, and walked back out to finish pumping. That's when a cruiser rolled in behind him. Suddenly, officers roll up, claiming a police helicopter clocked him speeding and swerving through turn lanes. No lights, no sirens. No one followed him. Just a vague accusation relayed from above. When the officers confront him, he stays calm but firm. "What crime do you suspect me of committing?" he asks. Over and over, they dodge the question. They can't tell him how fast he was going. They can't produce any radar. All they say is, "The helicopter saw you." So he pushes back, asking for specifics, requesting a supervisor, and refusing to hand over ID unless they articulate a crime. When the corporal arrives, things escalate. Hand over ID or go to jail. Watch the full video and see for yourself.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? What's going on? How may I help you?
Hey,
Who are you? What's your name?
my name's
Who do you work for?
Nice to meet you, man. Hey, I'm just been in contact with you because I guess the helicopter had you driving excessive speeds. Do you have your driver's license on you? I'll 11 Adam. I'll be with that vehicle. That'd be an easy one. Clarksville, David Falls. How's your day going so far?
Am I detained? Am I free to go, sir?
No, you're not free to go.
I'm detained. What am I detained for, sir?
For your speed.
For my speed. How fast was I going, sir?
I can ask the helicopter.
How fast was I going, sir? All right, y'all. Look, I'm detained. I'm detained for supposedly speeding from a helicopter, y'all. From a helicopter, not a police cruiser.
Might just say you need to too.
So what crime you suspect me of committing, sir?
It's just speeding, man. I already explained it to you. It's no big deal.
So you suspect me of speeding? Okay, how fast was I going? Once again, sir, you still ain't told me. I already asked you. I could have sworn it was a couple seconds ago, at least a minute ago.
I'm not trying to write you a ticket
how fast was I?
that, but
how fast was I going?
There's still a possibility of that. Okay.
Okay, well, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. You need to articulate the crime you suspect me of committing. You need to let me know. Okay, well, articulate it then, sir. Until then, I'm not going to answer any questions. All right, I plead the fifth.
Okay. Well, we need your driver's license to write you to.
I need you to articulate the crime you suspect me of committing. First off, sir, you need to articulate this. Can you articulate that for me?
We can in a police report.
Okay. If you can give me if you can articulate that crime. If not, I need to speak to a supervisor because none of y'all have stripes on y'all shirt. And what's your name?
Which vehicle are you out with? Like vehicle description?
Hey, look, I'm not here to ruin your day, man. I just need your driver's license, okay, due to the speeding, all right? If you have a registration and insurance, we need that as well, all right?
Articulate the crime you suspect me of committing, sir. Articulate that. You have not articulated that. How fast was I going, sir? Once again, you have not told me that. All right, you need to tell me.
With all due respect,
how
man,
fast was I going?
I've been doing this for 10 years. That's not how it works. I need your driver's license.
Okay, so you're so you're telling me that I was speeding, correct?
Yes.
How fast was I going?
We can answer that for you, but I need your information.
Let me speak to a sergeant. Let me get a sergeant on here.
That's not how this works, okay?
I need to speak to a sergeant, sir.
That's not how this
Sir,
works.
I need to speak to a supervisor. And what's your name?
Yeah. So this is what we have.
I need to speak to a supervisor until someone can tell me, because the only thing I'm hearing is he's saying. Because he's just telling me that supposedly a helicopter, I guess, tracked me speeding or something. Okay, so how fast was I going, sir? Did the helicopter tell you, or did they not articulate that to you?
We can put all that in the police report.
Did the helicopter articulate that to you? If not, I need to speak to your supervisor, sir.
The supervisor's going to tell you the same thing.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
Give me 1 minute.
Thank you. If I can speak to a supervisor, I'd greatly appreciate that. Until then, man, I plead the fifth, sir.
Well, he's not. You want to have somebody stand by with you while we walk away, so he doesn't start.
Man, dude, I'm not about to go nowhere, bro. That's one thing about it. I never run.
That's okay.
Yeah, I can walk over here if y'all want me to.
No, you can stay right where you're at.
Okay. You should. They should have told you who I was when you ran my tag, when you gave them my tag. They should have told you.
I don't know what that means, but...
Well, I'm saying they should have told you who I am.
Who are you?
I don't know. They should have told you. Okay. They didn't tell me. That's a corporal.
Yeah, it's for
What, okay, how fast was I going? And you're a corporal. What's your name?
You were going 70 over the bridge from Clarksville to Rosa.
I didn't even go over Clarksville to Rosa. What are you talking about?
We got you on Air 1.
Okay, all right.
This is a
Okay,
traffic stop
cool,
for your
cool,
driving.
cool. Okay, cool.
So we're gonna need your
All right,
driver's
all right,
license.
well, look, is that under a threat of duress?
If you don't give us your license,
is that under
you're
a
gonna
threat
go
of
to
duress?
jail.
Is that under a threat of arrest?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're not under arrest.
I said,
This
is that under a
traffic
threat?
stop.
Is that under a threat of arrest?
For your driving behavior, yeah. We're
Yeah,
gonna need
so
your
I'm saying
ID.
y'all threatened me for my license. If not, I'm
If we
going to get
don't
arrested,
get your
right?
license, you're going to jail, correct?
Okay, gotcha. So under a threat of duress, I'm going to hand over my
All right,
license, all right? Cool. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to get to it. I give you my name, Timothy Ward, or I give you my license number.
Ticket for not having your license on your person.
147.
You don't have your license on your person?
109.
Do you not have it on your person? Because you can get a ticket for that too.
Timothy Ward.
All right, man.
Timothy Ward, 109.
All right.
Is it a manual?
Sorry?
Manual or automatic? Automatic.
Automatic.
The helicopter's right there. So if you just to corroborate our story. So,
Okay.
They recorded it all. They're the ones that notified us about it.
We're audio and video recording everything as well.
Gotcha.
Before I got out of the car, so.
That's why we are here.
So I also will be able to FOIL request a video of the. Okay, I'll just make sure I'll be able to FOIL request that as well.
The helicopter has a clear camera that can track you.
Right.
The speeds, obviously. So
Yeah.
they said that they observed you passing cars in the turn lanes.
Gotcha.
And it's all on video. So,
Gotcha. I'm under arrest. I'm under arrest.
no.
Oh,
you're-
okay.
You're still on a traffic stop. Do you
Oh,
have you have a proof of insurance for us?
I'll take it to court if I gotta go. I'll just take
You
it
don't
to
have
court.
proof of insurance?
I got it, but it's on my phone, so.
That's fine. You can show
Well,
me.
I'm recording,
That's,
so.
look, we're all recording. It's fine. You can
Yeah,
record
but
it.
if I stop, then it's
Okay.
people say, "Oh, you edit the video." I don't,
Okay,
you know.
all right. You don't want to show proof of insurance?
I got it. I just bring it to court.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Don't
Your license
it don't show up?
and your insurance on your person and your vehicle. Can you show me those 3 things?
Well, I have my insurance on my phone.
That's fine.
But
Can you
I
show it to me?
can't because I'm recording, so I can't.
We're
I'm not
also
ready.
recording.
You can keep the recording up if you usually
I don't
if you
think you
slide up,
can.
it'll open up a different window.
This man, Travis, was just trying to stretch his back. On a quiet trail, he laid down for a moment of rest when suddenly 2 strangers approached, asking if he was okay. Minutes later, a police officer showed up for a so-called welfare check, but the conversation quickly shifted to location, behavior, and whether he belonged in the area at all. The man knows his rights, but that doesn't stop the questions from coming. Travis wasn't bothering anyone. He wasn't causing a scene, but that was apparently enough to trigger suspicion. 2 men approached him and asked if he was okay. No big deal, until a police cruiser rolled up shortly after. The officer said it was a welfare check, but instead of asking basic questions and moving on, the conversation quickly turned toward identification, territory, and whether the man fit in. He remained calm, polite, cooperative, but firm, refusing to provide a name or ID unless a crime was alleged. The officer didn't push too hard, but it was clear. Being unfamiliar in a quiet town, lying down in the woods, and not fitting the typical profile was enough to get the police called. Even after explaining he had done nothing wrong and was simply resting, the officer continued fishing for something. Watch the full video and decide for yourself. Was this just a routine check or something more?
So I laid down at this hut. I got 2 guys asking me if I'm okay. I hope they don't call the cops. Just trying to stretch out my back. I knew that I'd likely have problems. One guy did witness me like picking up a bag. Maybe he saw me reading this Ziploc bag that had reading material and a coin, and I just slammed it onto the ground, back onto the ground, and he didn't, when I walked by him, he was kind of a distance, but he didn't give any reaction. But he got these 2 professional guys that came out here asking if I was okay. I was laying in the forest. So what are the chances they're gonna call the cops? If there's a chain of events, hopefully they're both isolated incidents with these guys. What? Why are you approaching me?
I just got a call on you, see if you're okay.
Yep.
What's going on today?
What's going on with you? What was the complaint exactly?
Just that it was a welfare check, just to
Welfare?
see if you're
Okay.
all right.
Well, I'm okay. Calcs.
Calcus?
I'll call you Calx. No, Calcus or whatever.
What's your name?
Well, I don't know. Let's figure out a crime and
You don't have to tell me your
then
name.
we
I
can
just wanna make sure you're
take
okay.
that next step. Okay. Well, where are we? We're in a park, right? Big tree park or something, big woods?
This is the retreat up here. So this is
Yeah. Do they have problems here? Is there a...
yeah, there's
is
a
it-
yeah.
So that's why it's like not unusual to be called out here, right?
Right.
It's okay. I mean, I was on the trail just walking. I mean, I ran into some people and, in a forest. I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
They just said they thought this guy looked like he needed help in some
Yeah.
way, and that was it. So you
That's-
can see I don't need help.
Yeah.
And I guess I
long as
matched
you're good.
I matched the description too.
Yep.
Or-
The plaid shirts. The
Okay.
blue pants. The
All
hat,
right.
The beard. Like
All right. What can you say exactly? What you only hear on the radio? What they say?
I just hear on the radio.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, I had two guys approach me. I was laying on the ground for a little
Okay.
bit, stretching my back.
Maybe that's why.
And yeah, they look like professional guys too. Like
Okay.
I was wondering maybe, they probably could have called. And that's
I don't
unfortunate.
know who called. I just.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Well, you ask for their names sometimes, and
Yeah,
they have-
dispatch gets all that information, but
Yeah.
I mean, for
It's
me,
not-
I wanted to make sure you were okay before
Yeah.
I go back and talk.
Okay, well, yeah. Oh, and then you will confirm with them that I'm okay,
Yeah.
and that this is a part, even though it's a part of, I don't know what came first exactly,
I don't know.
the retreat or the park, because it doesn't seem like my Google, when I got in here, to get here, my Google Maps didn't really recognize it. There's no road. It just
Yeah, it's kind
So-
of hidden back here for sure.
yeah, I didn't really it seems like it might be new. It's not in the most ideal spot.
No.
You're not getting a forest experience so much with
Yeah.
all the
There's the loose line trail.
there's something called a loose line trail.
Yeah, it's
it-
more woodsy and
Mhm.
that goes all the way.
Does that have to do with like a train or something loose, or is it?
The loose line.
It's not a part of a train, or it's Sioux, or okay. All right, and that's something to check out then. Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for a more woodsy area.
I'm here to
or
look. I'm here to look around. I'm not. I mean, it doesn't need to be perfect. I was just saying, yeah. It's walking around. It's just, yeah. It's
Nice day out.
and yeah, this is like supposed to be the last good week, the last nice weather. Well, somebody said that.
I was gonna say I didn't look, but that's
Yeah, I didn't hear it directly.
that's a bummer.
Yeah, well, I mean, I usually factor that between July 15th and August 15th, that's your hottest time of the summer, and then after that, I start expecting more cool temperatures.
Yeah.
And as a traveler, I want to start heading south to.
Do you travel a lot?
Yeah, you can see my plates are from Washington, so.
Okay. Do you just pass through? Or
Yeah, I just got here today.
Oh, into
I-
Minnesota?
No, in this.
Oh, just in the city.
I'm taking smaller bounces than
Okay,
that. I'm not.
alright, I
I'm not.
hear you.
Yeah, I'm doing more city to city than state to.
Okay.
Yeah, I take small bounces. I bicycle to the library,
Okay.
and I'm glad nobody complained about that. It's just.
Sometimes we get weird complaints, but we gotta do our due diligence.
Yeah.
And make sure you're all right.
Yeah, and at least.
I feel like you're good.
Okay, yeah, at least this isn't St. Paul. I mean, there's.
Right.
You can expect a higher standard of behavior around these
Correct.
parts.
And a lot of times it's more like people in the community when they don't recognize people, and then we have a lot of
Yep.
crime lifting here, and so it's just if you see something, say something
Yeah.
type deal. So
And I'm new, and
Okay.
this is probably not a popular park, but and so
It's not,
when
no.
new people come in, and yeah, I could kind of
Yeah.
I understand that things that stand out. I'm gonna be one that stands out. So
yeah, I mean you're not in any trouble or anything. I just want to
Well,
make sure that you're okay and that
Yeah.
you don't need any assistance
simple
from me.
simple call for you, And I want to. I don't know. Is there a curfew? Because I'm not gonna stay here all night. But
So the parks and woods and stuff all close at 10:30.
10:30. Okay.
So-
Yeah. I'll be out before 10:30.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe I might want to bicycle around a little bit more,
Sure.
check other places out.
Yeah, we're just really big on too. If you're gonna bicycle in the streets, just follow all traffic.
Stop at
signs.
the stop signs. Is that
Stop
what
at the
you're
stop
saying?
signs. Stop at the if you're on this road and there's a light
'Cause-
and it's red, you have to stop.
Oh
Until
yeah.
it turns green. That sort of thing.
So, yeah. I mean I have to go so gingerly with this. I got 2 broken spokes. The chain falls off. I can't really compete with the cars so much on the roads. I'm more on the sidewalk. Oh, yeah. So, okay. Yeah. All right.
Have a good day. Be safe.
Yeah. So yeah. Great. Have a good day yourself.
All right. We'll see you later. Hi. How are you?
Thank you for watching. If you believe in holding public officials accountable and protecting your rights, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It motivates us to bring you more eye-opening videos like this. The original video links are in the description. Check them out and support the creators. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always record. We'll see you in the next video.